2025. Who ready? I just came on right quick to just share a couple of do's and don'ts that I'm not going to, well, a couple of do's and don'ts that I'm gonna apply in my life this year. And one of my don'ts is I'm not gonna chase my own tail, meaning doing the same thing, looking for a different result, knowing that it ain't getting me nowhere. I'm gonna nip that in the bud. It's been nipped in the bud. I'm not gonna listen to family members that if I'm talking about putting together business that can accumulate 1 to 10 million a year, I'm not gonna go talk to a family member that hasn't even hit $100,000 a year yet. A lot of times, it ain't about, oh, because that's this person or that person. It's more of you can't teach me nothing that you ain't done. And then not just that, some people they have maybe done it, but then based on the path that you're taking, they may have certain fears about that path, and then they project their fears on you. So be so like grounded in yourself based on the knowledge that you have gotten on your path by you going and getting it. Be so like confident based on what you truly know by seeking and going and getting it that outside individuals or people don't dictate how you move, right? That's something that I'm telling myself. Because we got to grow this season if we want something different, family. We can't we based on what a problem been created, the level of consciousness it was created at, you can't fix it based on that level of consciousness. It got to go to a higher level in order to fix it, if you get what I'm saying. You can't fix a problem from the same level of consciousness that created it. We got to grow. So if you see that the way you used to think last year ain't got you where you wanted to be, you can't think that way this year. You got to give yourself new thoughts. You got to download new programs. But first, let go of the old programming. And that may look like letting go of certain people, stop going to certain places, stop doing certain things that causes the receiver to keep putting out the same frequency. See, in order for you to see different, you got to get on a different level of frequency, right? And the cheat code or the shortcut to getting into a new frequency is by downloading new information and cutting off the old. You got to starve the system. You got to give it a shortage. You got to stop giving it attention in order for it to dissolve, right? And that's something that I'm so intentional on this year. That's why I told my wife, I said, you know what? Moving forward, especially for this first quarter of the year, these first 3 months, I only want people around us that are in the industry that we are in. And I really want to build that portion of our relationships, right? Because a lot of times it ain't the money that help you go to the next level. Although the money can help you, gain new information by paying a certain person or buying a certain course and really getting a real life blueprint other than hearing 1,000 people on YouTube talk about it, but really not give you the real deal, right? They just kind of give you the surface level. They don't really tell you what you really need. And you don't end up finding out until you get in the game because, like I always say, you never learn how to fight until you in the fight. I learned to fight in a fight. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it goes. So I will not chase my tail this year. I am so intentional on becoming a full-blown entrepreneur this year. No more, giving my time to or like corporations just for the money. If I have to, I'll do that. God knows I'll do it, because I know my purpose is to take the money anyway, make sure the credit is on point, as well as make sure that I'm constantly seeking for new connections, new levels, people with higher levels of thoughts or higher levels based on whatever industry I'm going in. They got to know more than me, in other words. I'm not here this year to keep talking to the same people about things that ain't doing nothing. You know, it's a time and place for playing and then working, but right now it's grind time. It's time to really get what God has for us. And the only way we can do that is focus on God, focus on purpose, focus on vision. Get around people that are doing those same things. You know, my wife showed me my daughter her her New Year's resolutions, some of the things that she want to bring forth this year. And her number one was she want to get closer to God. And the first thing I thought about was, wow, she really want to get focused on what she really loved to do. And then right after that, it came, she want to get back started on her YouTube channel again because she stopped. And then she said she want to, you know, she just kept going down the line. And I'm looking like, wow, she got it. Like, you know, so I ended up giving, you know, her and my other daughter a ring light last night to help them when it comes down to them doing their videos. Because that's what we're supposed to do. If I ain't helping you, I'm in your way. And today, you know, that same daughter came to me about a week ago and said, Dad, we can do a vision board. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So yesterday, me and my wife went and purchased the vision boards, like the big boards, and we went to the store and let the kids pick the little things they wanted. And then we went to the library and got on Google and Google pictures that we could easily print out and put on the board and see this stuff. And we're gonna allow each one of the kids as well as ourselves, because me and my wife board kind of the same. It's just a little couple little things that's a little different. And we're gonna just create these vision boards and put them up on the wall and really see what we say we want to do every day and go at it. And like I told him, you know, we got 365 days in this year. Let's make it count. Let's really shock ourselves this year. Right. So what I will do, I will, you know, create a video showing you guys whenever we do the vision boards this afternoon, you know, but I'm very excited about this year. And it's not about because it's a new year. First off, I'm excited because it's the ninth year, meaning the year of completion. You know, you're gonna have a lot going on in this year where people will be waking up to a point where they will never be the same again. And letting go is gonna become so easy to certain individuals because you're gonna be like, man, I can't keep doing this. I want better. I want more. And certain environments, certain people, they just not willing to help you do that. You know, not saying that we gonna say, oh, well, you ain't helped me and that's why. No, what I'm saying is everybody needs somebody, and you don't want people around you just to be around to see what you got going on, to talk about you. You want people that can really give a helping hand whenever you're trying to lift something. You know, I remember on the movie The Forge, when the young guy was holding the sword out. And after a while of holding it out, it got heavy for him. But then the group that was called the Forge stepped in and put a finger up under the sword. And everybody that put a finger up on under that sword started to get lighter for the guy holding it. Right? To a point, it almost felt like he wasn't even holding it no more because it was so much support. And that's how it should be when it comes down to whatever we be wanting to do in life. So a lot of times family tell you what they won't do, but then they won't help you when you say you won't help in these areas. And it be because people may want you to win, but not do better than them. And I'm so done with those type of people. I can care less. I ain't even gonna waste no time on that. Right? We got to get around people that when they see this vision that you're talking about based on you expressing it and showing it throughout your reality of you trying to get it done, they be like, man, well, all right, what you need help on? Well, I know this person, you know what I mean? And I know a way that we can get money to the nonprofit, but we got to get the nonprofit out there and start doing stuff in the community. Like we need people that can really guide you, you guide them, and we become a force to be reckoned with, family. So that's some of the things that I'm gonna do and some of the things that I plan to not do no more moving forward in 2025. You know, this is gonna be an exciting year. I can feel it. And it's all because I'm prepped and ready. You know, I'm fit to know so much about this new industry that me and my wife going into. Because it's like a two-part, you know, it's a transportation part and it's a in-house part, right? And I'm excited about it. And once we really birth it all the way in and it's operating, I'll shoot some videos to not just show what I'm doing, but to inspire others, as well as, sooner or later have owner operator opportunities, have, you know, um, job opportunities where, you can come in if it's something that, if you're interested in getting into the healthcare field, you know, um, because I don't want to just have this myself. If you're an entrepreneur and you end up wanting to learn how to do what we're bringing for, I will put time out or find time to even speak with you, to even guide you on how we did it. That's what it's about, family. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned. Other than that, Happy New Year's from the Fultons. Y'all know me. I never go with the flow, and you shouldn't either. It's time. 2025, we create the flow. And like always, family, no more separation. One love.